I'm your host for the most local 23. You're joining me for Royal Romance Book 3, Chapter 4, Any Port in a Storm. As the royal train carries you towards Penelope's family's estate, you and Maxwell head to a meeting with Madeline in the train's boutique. Good, you're here. We don't have much time before we have to arrive in Portavari. Is your dossier on Penelope's family? Madeline tosses you a heavy 3-inch binder filled to the brim. What? I'll go to the tabs. It should be a breeze. I've seen dictionaries that were shorter than this. The laugh cuts through the room. You turn and see Olivia watching from the doorway. Oh, this is going to be entertaining. I wish I'd brought popcorn. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm here to help. Why would you want to help us? Well, mostly because I'm bored, but I'm sure you could use my advice as well as if you're looking to this she-devil for help. This is a serious meeting. Oh, please, you let Maxwell in. How serious can it possibly be? I'm here to make sure Riley gets through this morning in one piece. You mean to be the peacekeeper for me ripping Madeline a new one? Takes a step closer to you and gives Madeline and Olivia a stern look. Exactly. Well, now that everyone's here, this is literally my worst nightmare. Oh, it's coming close. Thank you for coming. I'm sure you've all got unique insights to offer about our next stop with Penelope's family. Maxwell gives you a thumbs up. Olivia smirks. Some more valuable than others. Indeed, back to the matter at hand. Despite Penelope's unfortunate obsession with her poodles, she has a role to play. Having an entourage at court is not about vanity, it's about influence, showing that you have support from the houses around you. And speaking of houses, you'll need to win her parents over. The recent earthquake caused floods throughout their territory, so they're more than focused on relief efforts and courtly politics. It's up to you to prove that the lending their support is worth their time. If I'm gonna win them over, I need to be myself, make sure they know who's boss, offer them something they can't refuse. I'm gonna make them a deal they can't possibly refuse. Just be myself. Yeah! No. Absolutely not. Both of you. I'm serious. Both of you. Madeline and Olivia exchange a frigid glance as they finish echoing each other's thoughts. You need to be me. Because that worked out so well for you. It did until certain competitors came along. Are we having a flashback? There's a click and a flash as Maxwell snaps a photo of them arguing. Madeline puts her hands on her hips and Olivia glares daggers at Maxwell and they round on him. Just capturing the moment for my scrapbook. Do you want to pick the caption? I'm thinking frenemies or maybe Untitled 2. If you ever show that photo to anyone, point taken. Please don't finish that sentence. As I was about to say, you need to think strategically, Riley. Penelope's mother may take more convincing, but her father, Landon, has a soft spot for his daughter. We may be able to use that to our advantage. Parents caring about their children, what a strange concept for you. Not all of us are lucky enough to be orphans. My point, however, is that Penelope could be used as Landon's weakness. Convince Landon that you have Penelope's best interests at heart and he might take your side. That's easy. I'll do the opposite of everything you did to her. So you plan to coddle her instead? As strange as it sounds, Penelope may actually prove useful here. And since we need her help, a diplomatic touch isn't a bad idea. Lastly, there's the matter of first impressions. God, why do we have to deal with Madeline? I'm serious. This isn't my first courtly luncheon. I know how to make an entrance. But you'll make an even more of one this time. She walks over to one of the boutique racks and pulls out a glittering purple dress with the elaborate gold trim. Is this a narwhal necklace? It's Penelope's house symbol. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, please spend diamonds on this symbol. I had some modifications made to a dress with her house colors. You can flatter our host before you even say a word. I guess I have to try it on this gorgeous dress then, for the sake of politics. It's pretty, not gonna lie. Jewel of the sea, you'll sparkle like the ocean in this daring gown, excuse me. So, real quick, as a person who does thumbnails and stuff, it's very hard to do white over white. So when I'm reading that, I'm like, in this daring gown, like that's where my brain takes me. You have to actually stare a second at the daring to see it. For me, at least. That, and I just woke up like 30 minutes ago because I was up till about 10 a.m. this morning. So I've only had about 3 hours sleep. Choose this look. Little black dress. I think I'll stick to something more me. You'll win them over no matter what. If you want to hire me and then ignore my advice, I suppose that's your prerogative. Either way, we have a restaurant to get to. Gourmet seafood, here I come. Drake just dips his head in and goes, "Can we just have some barbecue?" You depart the train along with the coast. Of a wide bay, the Royal Motorcade carries you and your friends to a restaurant perched atop a pier where you can hear the sea lapping gently below. It's quite a beautiful picture. I can't believe this view. Portavieri is said to have the clearest waters in all of Cordonia. Too many windows, if you ask me. This is hardly a defensive dining location. Are we expecting a siege? I thought we already were under one, considering the company. Penelope dashes up across the restaurant as soon as she spots your group. You all made it. Penelope. I missed you. She immediately pulls you into hug. Remember, she's that Boodles! She doesn't have a care in the world. I'm so glad you're here, and okay. Welcome to Cordonia's premier yacht club. It's nice to see you again, Penelope. Hi, Hannah. And Olivia. And, Madeline. Good afternoon. She's with us, Penelope. We won't let her bite. Yeah, we got the muzzle in case we need it. Well, if you say so. Let me introduce you to my parents. Penelope eagerly leads you all across the restaurant. A smiling couple awaits you beside a set of reserved tables. Mom, Dad, this is Riley. Riley, these are my parents, Landon and Emilyn. Hello, Riley. We've heard so much about you. It's wonderful to finally meet Penelope's best friend. Oh. It's good to meet my best friend's family. What about us? Who are you again? People can have multiple best friends, Maxwell. Landon chuckles. That's what Penelope told Kara when she started becoming friends with you all. You've certainly made an impression on her. On behalf of myself and the rest of the court, I'd like to thank you both for your hospitality. We're all happy to be here. It's an honor, King Liam. Everyone takes their seats at the exquisitely set tables. Uniformed waiters quickly bring out rounds of appetizers. Oh, crab legs. That's my weakness. But if you brought out like salmon, oh my lord, that's my real weakness. These deserve an award. I could eat nothing but crab legs for a year. You couldn't survive all the cholesterol. But I'd die happy. That's pretty much what life's all about, too. Emmeline laughs warmly. I'm glad you're enjoying the food. I only wish we had a wider variety to offer you. The recent floods have taken quite a toll on our fishing industry. These are hard times for all of Cordonia, as I'm sure you're aware. That's actually why we're here. Liam and I are inviting the whole court to our wedding, and we were hoping your house would attend. It'll be a demonstration of Cordonian unity as well as celebration of our marriage. We're delighted for you, but... She glances at Landon. His brow creases with worry, and they both sigh in unison. I'm not sure we can leave Portavaria while it's in such dire straits. Not sure. Your country needs you. Your king needs you. We don't have time for cowards. Excuse me. Meaning the attackers at the palace? Right, those cowardly cowards! Olivia, you are actually doing more harm than Madeline, and that's impressive. We need to unite Cordonian in the face of its newest threat, like Olivia said. I was referring to... Shut up! There's no time to waste. I appreciate what you're trying to do, Duchess Riley, but Portavaria needs our undivided attention. I'm not sure how we could leave. It'll be hard enough parting with Penelope now that you've come to return her to court. What? That's part of why you're here, isn't it? I told you everyone at the court would miss you, dear. But I only just got home. Merlin and Morgana still haven't forgiven me for leaving. At least they'll play with me now, but they keep giving me those sad puppy dog eyes. They're dogs, darling. Those are the only eyes they have. And does Penelope really have to return back to court? Remember? Daughter. Only if she wants to go back. I could really use more friends in court right now. Cordonian could use more friends. I have a frog in my throat suddenly. But if she's not ready to come back yet, I understand. Thanks, Riley. I've missed being home so much, and then when the attack happened... Landon gently puts a hand on his daughter's shoulder. You're safe here, sweetheart. Like Riley said, you don't have to go anywhere you don't want to. Waiters begin to bring out the main courses. They set different seafood dishes on the table in front of each of you. Oh, God, yes. So this guy has, just impressed me. Except I don't know what the green is under it. Like, I know that, you know, there's foliage, asparagus. Like, there's a green puddle, and I don't know what the hell that is. You take a bite, and the moist salmon fillet practically melts in your mouth. If it was any other way, it would be bad salmon, I'm just saying. Dre goes to tear off a piece of his chowder bread bowl, but stops when he sees Han eating a brisket with a spoon. He reaches for his spoon instead. This is a nice place you've got here. Oh, thank you. We don't run the restaurant, but it's... No, I didn't mean... Not that it would be bad if you did, I just meant... Landon looks on patiently as Drake fumbles for words. I think what Drake is trying to say is that your duchy's a lovely place. Yeah, that. And from what we've seen so far, it's as welcoming as our host. Thank you, Your Majesty. If you don't mind, Emmeline, I'd love to hear more about Portavaria. I know this estate has been in your family line for generations. Emmeline and Landon smile fondly at each other. We may not be the richest or grandest of houses, but we've always lived on the water, and we've always looked after our people. We like to judge our success by their prosperity. That makes it even harder to see them struggling now. Between the earthquake and then the persistent flooding, our funds can only go so far. about your relief efforts. Penelope, do you have any ideas? I know you'll... Almost feel like going with Penelope, do you have any ideas, would side with the daughter, giving Landon more approval. But... I'm gonna go with... Me? Well, yes, this is your home, too. What do you think would help? Landon gives you a grateful smile while turning to encourage his daughter. She's right, dear. What do you think? I guess we need relief money more than anything. Liam sent us a bunch of funds from the Crown, but it's still not enough. If tomorrow's charity polo match doesn't go well, I don't know what we'll do. Maybe I could set up a fundraising campaign with sad pictures of my poodles? A fundraising event. How interesting. Liam meets your eyes across the table. There's an intrigued look on his face. Yes, Liam will participate in the goddamn fundraiser. Hey, here's an idea. What if me and Liam played in the match tomorrow? Think about it. I'm amazing at sports. I could use the entertainment. We can use our titles to your advantage. If Cordonia's king and its newest duchess are playing in a charity match, people won't be able to ignore it. I'm happy to spend a few hours on horseback, and if we'll get Portavaria the relief money you need. I must say it's refreshing to see other nobles taking an interest in our little providence. It's an excellent proposal, Duchess Riley. I'd gladly use the Crown's influence to help serve its people. That's a very generous offer, Your Majesty. A celebrity match would help draw a crowd. If you're sure you're up for it, well, who are we to refuse? Great. It's a plan, then. You spend the rest of the meal on lighter conversations as everyone finishes their food. May I have another piece of king salmon? I've never actually had king salmon, so it must be a massive piece. That was a wonderful meal. I'd hoped we'd get to catch our own prey, but this was adequate. And this bay is amazing. You could frame it in some fancy painting, or at least, like, make a bunch of postcards. I'd love a postcard of this place. I'm so sorry, we don't have postcards? I just meant it's a great view. I'm sure we can all agree on that. Why does it feel like Drake is suddenly stumbling? He's never had this problem before. Yes, thank you both so much for hosting us. It was our pleasure. We have business to attend to back home, but there are rooms ready for everyone at our estate. Please make yourselves comfortable. Eveline and Penelope head out of the restaurant, but Landon stops for a moment to pull you aside. Riley, I want to thank you for being such a good friend to my daughter. You don't need to thank me for that. I do, though. Her mother loves her as much as I do, but she doesn't understand how hard being at court is for Penelope. It means a lot to me that at least one person there would be looking out for her if she does go back. In regards to your wedding, I can't make any promises until we assess our relief income from the match, but if everything goes well tomorrow, I'd love to attend your wedding on behalf of our house. I'll try to put in a word with Emmeline, too. Thank you so much, Landon. Lord Landon? Huh, just Landon is fine. He gives you a friendly clap on the shoulder. You made a good impression with the father. Good luck with the match. I'll see you there. Madeline saunters over to you. Well, that was a decent performance. I'll take that as a compliment. But one victory isn't enough. Remember, you still need Penelope on your side. Get to the heart of her feelings about the court, and she may be willing to come back with you. I'll see what I can do. I think that's the whole purpose of this. While everyone heads together, toward Penelope's parents' estate, you notice Liam lingering on the pier watching the sunset. Hello, Riley. Penelope's parents seem pretty charmed by you. I'm impressed. Liam chuckles. I can't take too much credit. I literally had classes on dinner negotiations growing up, and even more about after my brother left Cordonia. Although, speaking of diplomacy, it seems like you made a good impression on Landon. For now, if we have to sit through too many more tactful dinners on this tour, I might run out of tact. It's a lovely evening, and we have time to spare. What would you say to a private boat ride and some lessons in royal diplomacy? To be honest, I've been hoping for an excuse to get some time alone with you. One, you need an excuse. Two, is this lessons in royal diplomacy your lips? What? He takes your hand and kisses it gently. Such a beautiful night would be even better with your company. This is your chance to gain an advantage by learning diplomacy from Liam. Yes, diplomacy. I mean, what? That was a horrible, like, sound effect for a zipper. Anyway, at the Penelope's estate. I appreciate the offer, but we should probably get to Penelope's estate. I don't want to get left behind. You're right. Sailing around a recently flooded harbor might not be the best idea I've ever had. It was a nice thought while it lasted. At Penelope's estate, you find Mara waiting for you. She mutters into her headset as you approach. Visual confirmation. The fledgling has returned to the roost. Ahem. Good evening, Your Grace. That's your code name for me. I'm fledgling? You weren't supposed to hear that. Can I have a cool code name? We don't let our charges pick their code names. Standard security procedure. Oh god, whatever. Okay, but hear me out. What about... Gold Leader? Really? This is Gold Leader standing... Why do I feel like someone that wrote this watched a little bit too much Star Wars? We'll go with Gold Leader. No. I guess I can't make you change your mind. You literally can't, Your Grace. Did you have something to tell me, or are you just here to shoot down my amazing idea? I've got an update on the would-be assassins video. Based on their choice of rhetoric, Bastion thought it might have been made of the Liberation Corps. That's the anti-monarchist group he and Constantine have dealt with, right? Correct. We analyzed the video, though, and we found something interesting. We've seen its location before. Last year, the Sons of Earth filmed a video in what appears to be the same building. There's a task force on its way to the location right now. I'm guessing they aren't stupid enough to stick around after filming. Most likely not, but we're hoping they left a few shreds of evidence behind. Well, let me know what you find, and tell Bastien and everyone else to be safe. Of course, Your Grace. You mean Gold Leader? Your Grace. It's Gold Leader. God damn it, it's Gold Leader. Mara bows and walks away. Wandering through the estate, you find Hannah, Maxwell, and Penelope chatting by the courtyard pool. Hey, everyone. I thought I found you surrounded by poodles. I wish. My mom didn't want me to bring them to the restaurant, so they stayed in their room with some treats. They're probably just waking up after their afternoon nap. It's so good to have you all over. My favorite people and my favorite place. I just wish you weren't leaving so soon. I'm sorry, Penelope, but we've got a lot to do on our tour, not to mention back at court. Penelope sighs heavily. I know. Well, we weren't leaving just yet. Why don't we do something fun tonight? We could catch up, and you could tell us more about your home. Are you guys feeling an ice cream night? Because I'm feeling an ice cream night. You feel anything that's, like, remotely childish, so... Oh, I could order sundaes from the kitchen. and we could go eat them and play with the poodles. What do you think, Riley? Are you up for some quality poodle time? Watch it, Diamond Edition. Watch it. Called it. Spending time with Penelope will help support her, will win her support and give you an advantage and impress her mother. And yet it's Hannah. No, you should have just had Penelope with a couple poodles. God, they even have a small poodle house, and oh my god, the painting. We're done. I can only handle so many poodles. That sounds like fun, but it's been quite a day. We had a long ride getting here. So, to win her over for court, it's gonna take diamonds. Okay, alright, Pixelberry, we got you. Oh yeah. You didn't play with Penelope's poodles. Why do I feel like that's code for something? I swear to Jesus. God. About the whole court thing, though, you're sure you won't come back? No one else appreciates cute dog memes the way you do. I don't know. She sits down on the edge of the pool and clasps her hands in her lap. Do I really need to be there? I'm just one noble from a small house. Of course you need to be there. I mean, every piece of the puzzle counts. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Every dog has its day. Let's go with that. I've always loved that saying. I figured. But what do you mean by it? Everyone gets their share of bad luck, but the universe owes you some good luck too. I'm not even gonna say what I need to say. Maybe now's the time for your luck at court to change. Without Madeline bossing you around, you can make it what you want it to be. And we'll be there to have your back. That does sound nice. I'm sensing a but. It's just that court was just one scary thing after another that I had to get through. Trying to find a suitor, then trying to keep Madeline happy, not to mention all the loud, crowded parties. Penelope. I can relate. Court can be overwhelming. For you, but you always look ready for anything. Yeah, I look the part, but honestly, sometimes it freaks me out. It seems like one bad dinner party could throw your whole life off the rails. I know me being stressed isn't the same as what you've been through, but I just wanted to let you know that I get it. Any sensible person would worry about being stuck in a room with dozens of nosy, powerful strangers. I thought I was the only one who was having a hard time. It's nice to know I'm not alone. And here I thought my poodles were the only ones who understood me. There's an idea. Would it help if you had your poodles with you? Penelope's eyes immediately light up. Could I really bring them? Merlin and Morgana. That would be wonderful. They've never been anywhere as big as the palace. It would be an adventure. I've never thought about court that way before. Yeah, you're making me like court better already. So what do you say, Penelope? I'll do it. I'll come to court with you. I was gonna go with Poodle 1 and Poodle 2. Thank God I remembered their names, holy crap. Really? If this show of unity stuff is really important, and if you promise things will be different now that Madeline's not in charge, I believe you and I'll be there. Penelope. Cordonia owes you one. Penelope blushes. I mean, it's my home. If anything, I owe it something. That's very generous of you. Aww. It's getting late, though, and you've got a lot to do tomorrow. Remember the illusion of choice. Illusion of choice. Good point. We'll see you at the match. So you didn't need to spend diamonds after all. Sleep well, Penelope. Dream about poodles and polo ponies. No, Maxwell. Never again. Hannah and Maxwell walk over to your room, and you find Liam and Drake chatting outside your door. What's all this? Are we having a sleepover? Hannah told me there was a strategy meeting. Relax, Drake. I invited everyone over to brainstorm. We need to make sure tomorrow's polo match is a success. About that, Penelope's parents wanted to speak to me about the match when I returned to the estate. Are they getting us front row seats? You could say that. They want us all to play. Oh my. Can you win the polo match and support? And the support of Penelope's family? Find out in the next chapter. This frog in my throat's kind of getting annoying right now. It's like you just want to sit here and go in your throat, and yet it doesn't work. And I tried taking a sip of something during this, and it's like, nope, I'm still here. Hey, you enjoying what's in your throat? Yeah, buddy, how you doing today? With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the video. Feel free to like, comment, share, or subscribe. Head down the description below. There's links to social media or Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. Otherwise, there is no Endless Summer this week. There is Red Carpet Diaries, which someone informed me that is the finale? Question mark? So I guess we'll have to see what happens there. And then also, you should also check out the new Chapters book. It's okay. It's alright. Also, Bad Boys finale was this week. And then I'll also have out some other new content here soon within the next couple days. So I'm going to go deal with this horrific frog in my throat. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. I thank you all once again for watching. You guys are awesome. And really mean a lot to me. And, well, like I said, hit that like and share button. We're growing the community. We're almost up to 7.5k subscribers, which is awesome. And until next time, I'll catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.